Hi, welcome Cancer. This is your Teroscope reading for March the 10th through to the 16th, 2014. Now before I begin, please have some patience with me. I know I haven't written to many of you this week. I am reading every single comment, every single email. I do promise you that. I've been very busy doing personal readings this week. I think by the time I close my eyes tonight, I will have done reading number 70. Or I hope to. So if you're waiting upon a reading for me, please be patient. You are on the list. I am getting to you. I'm working through them as fast as humanly possible and keeping my vibration up so you get a fabulous reading at the end of it. Thank you very much for your likes and your shares and your favorites, and welcome new subscribers. I'm really overwhelmed by you all. Please don't stop the commenting. I'm sure Spirit will open up a window of opportunity that I can get back to all of you, because I do deeply appreciate you. Now, it was brought to my attention that there is a website, and it is Tilly Tarot, and I'm sure they give fabulous readings, but it is not me. So if you're watching me and then you do a web search and you end up on this website, I do not have a website. The information for a reading from me is down below. You just simply email me. I keep it very personal. I will email you back with information, and then we take it from there, okay? So, just to let you know, I'm sure they give fabulous readings, but if you're expecting me, then that's not what you're going to get. So I don't have a website. Please email me, and the information is below. Now, this week we start off it's fabulous, Cancer. All that work and the tough questions, and I think there's going to be more tough questions for you at the beginning of the week. This is really a financial reading as much as I can see, although I do see some love. So we'll get there. But we have the Empress. Now, when we start the reading with the Empress, this is just a premonition of abundance coming. So, you know, I do see you maybe negotiating, finalizing contracts, signing on the dotted line. I see a lot of that, but all of your hard work and all of your effort is going to be bringing you, well, it's going to be bringing you fabulous news by the end of the week. We've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, bringing that opportunity right to you. So that's quite exciting. But you are definitely, by the end of the week, you are going to have some fabulous news about your finances. It's going to give you resolution to a lot of things that you have been working on with your finances. I know we've been finances for the last several weeks now. We've been really concentrating on finances in the reading. And so, for those of you that have been applying yourself to your finances and really working out some very strategic goals, and really looking at your finances and where you could save and where you actually spend and bringing it all together in an understandable light for yourself, I think you are going to be going forward next week with a lighter step. Most definitely. I really see you, you know, you've nailed the foundation. You've nailed the foundation. It's the second card in the reading. Sits right next to the Empress. So I think this week is all about realizing that you've got your firm foundation. Money matters are going to smooth out. And I think there are a couple of tough questions because we have the Tower still in the middle here. But I think you're going to be able, I think those tough questions are just going to give you clarification so that you can put action behind it and move forward. Most definitely. Now, we have the Tower and the Sun sitting side by side. What a combination. Okay. So I'm just going to hold these up so that you get a really good visual so that when I'm talking away here, you've actually got the card. So we have the Tower card, which is really you breaking out of the negativity, the feeling of being lost, of not being able to find your way, letting your inner child shine through, you know, the phoenix breaking out of the ashes. Look at those flames down there, just burning away that negativity and whatnot. And then we have the Sun sitting right next to it, telling me about your inner light and how it's growing so strong. I mean, that light comes from you. And as you grow that light, okay, It is like a moth to flame. Opportunities come your way, finances come your way, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, they start to come your way. Relationships go better. And it's all those truths that you've been pulling out for quite some time. Okay, this is going back much farther than the last couple of weeks, right? You've really had some hurdles. You've really had some tough truths to look at. And it's because of all that work that you've done that it is going to propel you into the future with not only a surety in your step, but the courage and the wisdom and the understanding and the fortitude to go forward correctly in a beautiful way. Absolutely. Now we've got a couple of, it's almost like mini readings on the side. So we've got the Knight of Wands, and it overlaps the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let me get those cards up for you so that you can see them. Okay, and this is really telling me that you're giving your wishes and your dreams and your hopes and your desires up to your God, up to the universe, up to your spirit guides. Okay, that's very much what the Knight of Wands. He very much represents to me almost, he's in like a prayerful stance and thanking the universe, but also saying please. This is almost like the knight, and before he rides into battle, he's asking for the protection of God, his angels, his spirit guides, to protect him going forward and to enable truths to come forward, understanding to come forward. And, it overlaps the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about doors closing, and I think doors that we want to close and new doors opening. And I think, I think really, it's really going to be a finance thing for you this week. I think you're really going to have a financial success. Because even on this other side, it has a little bit to do with finances and gaining balance in your life. So whatever you've been working on in your life so far on new finances, whether or not it's trying to get a new job or getting a job or getting a promotion at work or them realizing your self-worth at work, but I think it's more of a monetary thing. So definitely raises, promotions. Yes, landing that job, perhaps a small windfall. Maybe you've been waiting for a cash settlement from a court hearing or an insurance claim, or maybe there's an inheritance coming your way, but there's definitely going to be money coming in, but it's more of something that you've worked for, that you've actually been applying yourself towards and looking at your finances and revealing some truths. And this week, it would be very wise at the beginning of the week. At the end of the week, it's going to be a whole different life for you. But at the beginning of the week, in order to propel yourself as far forward as you can, just take a step back and try and look at your finances through new eyes. So if there's any tweaking to do, you can get it done, because it's just going to add to your wealth and your happiness and your success going down the road. Now, the other side of the reading here, we have the Queen of Cups, and it's overlapped by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and this really tells me that you are striving for balance in relationships. What you give out, you are getting back in return, and finding that balance and working towards it. So definitely, if you're not finding that in your life, you definitely need to address that. But I think, what has it been? A couple of years you've been addressing this, right? So it's more so, I think, realizing that sense of balance that you're starting to get in your life with relationships. Realizing that you do deserve to be on a pedestal. You do deserve that balance in your life. As much as you give out, that you're starting to get back in return. That partnerships and relationships are working so much better. If you're looking for a relationship, it might just happen. The universe says you definitely deserve happiness in your life and love in your life. That goes without saying with all these beautiful cards in front of me. I think it's going to be a very positive week for you. It might not start out that way. There might be some tough questions at the beginning of the week, but as you propel yourself closer to the end of the week and into the weekend, I think you are going to be pleasantly surprised. and there is going to be a small bounce in your steps. So until next week, remember, I love you.